So this is just a quick update on values. I read a lot of stuff on social media and YouTube from so-called experts saying that EV prices are crashing, etc, etc. So I thought I'd take this opportunity just to show you what recent actual auction values have been for three popular EVs. So by the use of me being really skilled at editing and recording myself, there I go into the bottom corner. So basically this is the British Car Auctions web page to show you recent prices. Okay, this is recent hammer prices showing cap guide pricing over the last 30 days and over the last 7 days. And let me explain what these charts mean. So we're going to kick off with the Kia e-Niro 4 Plus. I'm going to stick to what I believe is the most popular trim. And you see where it says size here? That is basically how many vehicles in this average comparison it's been. So I'm taking this Kia e-Niro here, 4 Plus on 21 plates. There's been 15 over the last 7 days. And then over the last 30 days, there was 20 examples, 20 examples, 15 examples. So over these three here, you have low, average and high. Low being low miles for that plate on that year. So low miles was 25,000 miles over 20 cars as an example. So let me just explain that another way. So with low miles of 25,000 miles based on a 21 plate Kia e-Niro 4 Plus, over the 20 examples with an average miles of 25,000, the average price was 16,880 on the hammer. Now the guide price for that particular car of that age with those miles was 15,550. So as you can see, between the difference between 15,550 and 16,800 is about what, £1,300 over what the cap guide price is. Cap meaning computerized aided pricing. Takes all the data from all the auctions and Auto Trader, etc, etc, and arrives at some computerized averages for the trade. So looking at this Kia e-Niro 4 Plus, the trade, the guide price, I'll take average, so average miles. The guide average was suggested by CAP, which is part of HPI, was 14.2. But 20 examples over the last month sold for 15,753. Now in the last 7 days, 15 examples with an average of 34,000 miles, 15 of these cars, the average price was 15.9. So you can see we've had a rise from 14.2 suggested, actually fetched more than what the trade said. So 30 days ago it was 15.7. The last 7 days it's been 15.9. So I've seen a £200 rise on Kia e-Niro 4 Plus. So let's pick another one. This is the Tesla Model 3. I'm going to go for 21 plate, long range, all-wheel drive of course. Let's look at all these. So we're looking at these figures because there's a good cross section here to get a good average indication of what prices are doing. Let's take a low mileage example, 36,000 miles and 35,000 miles. The trade said 20,050. The last 30 days, that's this column, 35,000. Last 30 days, 20 have gone through. The average was 21,868. The last 7 days, 20 have gone through at 36,000 miles. The average price has been 21,532. So a slight dip on relatively low mileage examples. Let's have a look at average miles. 21 plates, 53,000 miles. Trade said 18.6. Average last 30 days was 19.7. Last 7 days, 19.6. So a slight decrease of around £150 over the last few days. Let's have a look at a 2020 plate. Now this will be the Fairmont built cars because there is quite a lot of demand for the Shanghai built ones which are on 21 plates. But let's have a look at a Fairmont built Model 3. I'll take the average one in the middle there. The average was 17,150, the trade said. Last 30 days, 20 examples with 51,000 miles. The average price has been £700 more, 17,800. The last 30 days, last 7 days, 20 examples have gone through with an average miles of 46,000, have sold for 18,391. So a slight rise on around 50,000 mile examples of Model 3. So next I'm going to look at the Nissan Leaf, bread and butter EVs as I call them. Let's go for the N connector, which is the most popular spec, 21 plate on a 2021 registered on a 21 plate. So let's take the average miles of 22,000 miles. The trade said 8,225. Over the last 30 days, 20 of them have sold for 8,300, about £100 up. And over the last 7 days, 15 have sold with 21,000 miles for 8,367. So not much movement. I think the Nissan Leaf are more or less bottomed out. So not a massive crash that everyone's predicted. It's bang on target over the last 30 days and what the trade said they were worth. Right, and finally the Renault Zoe 50 kilowatt hour. I'm going to go for the GT line with the rapid charge because it states there 50 kilowatt hour. So it's got the rapid charging fitted, which is the charge speed. It's 50 kilowatt hour battery, but 50 kilowatt maximum DC charging speed. So that's how I can roughly guess that it's got rapid charging fitted because of the charging speed that's on the V5. So the trade said for a 2020 70 plate with average miles of 22,000 miles, the trade said 8,525. The last 30 days, 5 of them have sold at 9,128, and the last 7 days, 1 sold for 9,467. So a slight increase on the Zoe. So I think the Zoe and the Leaf have sort of bottomed out. The Niro is up slightly because it's just in demand, I think. And also the Tesla, depending on whether it's a Fairmont built car or a Shanghai built car, are also levelling out and a slight increase as well. So there you go. I hope you found that useful. I'll do more of these sort of round updates on the most popular EVs. So that's the Tesla Model 3, Kia e-Niro, the 4 Plus, the Nissan Leaf N connector and bread and butter EVs, and also the other bread and butter EV of the Renault Zoe GT line, because this is a nice spec. If you've got any others you'd like this sort of overview of, leave something in the comments below. Hope you found it useful. I'll be looking soon to do another live auction and mackle together a video for you from Aston Barclay as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you found this useful. Leave something in the comments and see you next time.